As you can see, I have taken off everything that was on the external part of the backpack. I got this backpack from a friend of mine, but you can find these online. You can find them anywhere, basically. There's a store called Cabela's that isn't too far from here, and they've got a wide selection of different kinds of backpacks depending on what exactly you are going to pack. What we have right here is a fishing net. Got a collapsible shovel for digging. Got two different kinds of knives. One is for gutting animals and hunting, and the other one is for filleting a fish. Got a sharpened hatchet, a thermos, a collapsible fishing rod, a collapsible water container, binoculars, a lantern, and my hat. As you can see, I emptied out my big pocket here, and I laid it all across the floor to show you and explain exactly what each item is for. Got my gloves and my hat for the winter, also camouflage for hunting. Obviously, my canteen is for drinking. Got a survival book right here. It's for survival. Tells you different kinds of plants and how to evade capture and whatnot. It's actually a manual I picked up at a garage sale. Got a belt. You never know what you could use a belt for. Got my eating utensils and my knife. Got my easy wider for rolling cigarettes and my tobacco. Got matches. Right here, this is called a magnesium stick. Alright, you shave off the one side here with a knife, any kind of pocket knife that's steel, and then you spark the other side that has flint. Lights up to like 3,500 degrees, almost any condition will light a fire. Got my Tylenol, got a little pipe there, bifocals. Those are also for starting fires, and obviously pens for writing. Right here, I got a hand crank radio. It also serves as a flashlight. Works really well. Some batteries, bug repellent. This is a solar shower, holds 5 gallons. It trickles the water, but it works well. I've used it. This right here, that's about a month's supply of candles. Then we go over here, and this is my fishing bag emptied out. We got also snare, got bells, got wires and clamps for a snare, some rubber bands, and everything I need for fishing. Okay, what I did here was I emptied out the rest of my bag. Plus I got my sleeping bag. I'm not going to unravel for you. Everybody knows what a sleeping bag looks like. What we got here, these are glow sticks. You know, you can crack them. You see little kids on Halloween walking around with them. They're pretty good, you know, getting you around at night. We got a sewing kit here, small, but it'll do the job in case I need to sew something. Got my survival cards. They tell you all kinds of different kinds of foods to eat in North, South, and Asia. North and South America, Asia, and Europe. Nothing about Africa. I only need North America. Right here, this is a signaling mirror. You look your eye through that little hole there, and you can flash someone miles away using the sun. It's good for a Morse code. We got a flare gun and flares. A tobacco roller. We know how I love my tobacco. Right here we have hand warmers. Hand warmers are good. They work in pretty low degrees. Don't need them this time of year, but I was kind of sweating having them before. That's a sharpening stone. This right here is good for sharpening your knives if you need to sharpen them. And this is the best Leatherman that I could buy. So I got a nice Leatherman and some scissors. It's a wrist rocket. It's good for getting small game like rabbits and squirrels. Foxes. It's got some pretty big rounds there. You know, I don't practice it much, but it's good to have. And obviously I got my do it all screwdriver set. It's got every one I need. It's all in there. And my harmonica, because when you're in a survival situation, it's good to keep your mind sane by doing things. This is for starting fire. I got some fire starter logs and some it's actually like a fabric that burns pretty hot and slow. And then I got my BBs for my pellet gun. That's one of my survival items that I don't have here to show you. I'm not showing you any other ammunition that I had packed in this backpack because it's nobody's business. And pellets. Right here is mosquito net, the head net and mittens. So when you're traveling in swampy areas, we got a lot of them in Pennsylvania. This right here is a solar blanket. It's also fire retardant in case you're in a woods fire. You wrap it around you, and you can also cut it up and use it to bake food using the sun. This is my med kit, one of them. Got a little fishing guide and some electrical tape. Some eye protection. 2 cans of sardines get me by for a day. Right here I got quite a few packs of waterproof matches. I got waterproof matches in this whistle here that also has a compass. So what I have done here with all these things is, as you can see, I got my fluoride toothpaste, so then I can calm myself down in case I need to, you know, calm down in a survival situation. What you do with all these survival items is you organize them. You put them in pockets so you know where they are when you need them. You also don't need everything that I have. I got everything that I believe that I needed. The backpack itself, you have to be able to carry it long distances. So some things you may be able to sacrifice. Some of these things here are not going to be going in this backpack, but will be going in another backpack if the time comes and I will be leaving with someone else. But it's good to plan ahead. So go ahead, make up your bug out bag and survive.